history shows us abundant suffering and teaching and taking the heat. As long as there's sacrifice in the temple or in the butcher shop, infringing the thou shalt not kill with 100 interpretations, someone will die. Someone will cry that the matzahs are made out of blood, and they will herd us again into the synagogue at Seville or Toledo for the immolation of the Jews. When I first heard it said that the Jews killed Jesus, I asked my father, the rabbi, how can this be? And he said it was a Jewish country under Roman rule, a Jewish country and a Jewish court, and he was tried by the law of the land, a Jew among Jews. I was aghast. I thought, beware of the law of the land. As long as there is a weapon, there will be hatred of Jews. And the sanctification of the name will seep in between the cobblestones with a scarlet stench from the veins. As long as we put our trust in punishment and punitive law, some Jew somewhere will be nailed up. Beware of the law of the land.
You asked what I was thinking about with these numbers.
Yeah.
And you know, it's funny because ultimately, choices. There's so many choices. And choices, it's hard or easy or whatever to define the connection between the like literal logic thinking and then kind of intuitive reaction in what we do, and the speed at which they are negotiated. So the first time I heard the poem 7/4, well, I'm an overly trained musician, so I was thinking, oh, I'll play in 7/4, you know, duh, you know. Okay, that makes sense, 7/4. But then I was thinking, oh, is it Kabbalistic, or do I repeat numbers, or is numbers that, and then, but on the other hand, it's sound, 7/4, and then 7/7, you know, and so I might be going, 7/4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 7.
He wears a 13-pointed hat, edged with skunk. The letters he draws look like mountains. His wife writes Hebrew like a man. He makes her repeat the names of angels. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 7. She pulls the long boots off his feet. The sound of gramophones comes through their windows. She walks on her hands. He taps on her shutters with his wooden hammer. His chairs turn over. His dishes break. Later, he stops the clock. Her eyes are different colors. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 4.
I loved hearing each of your poems, of course, for what they were, but also, because I keep on coming back to the context of why we're here. We could be doing the same exact thing under many banners. And do I have to relate to the 7/4 in a Jewish or Yiddish way because of this, and what does that mean, or in another way? Because your poems were Jewish in one way and yours in another, and so it's like it either can become a plague, 7/4, what does it mean? Or it can be, oh, opportunities, I can do this, I can do that, and then seeing what feels right. And ultimately, I think the one that I went with had less to do with the actual numbers, 7 and 4, but with the fact, and Jerome, that in so much of your poetry, you use repetition. And repetition in words becomes not only ritualistic, which can have its Jewish aspect, but repeating words, as I think we've all done this game at some point in your life, you repeat a word long enough, it loses meaning. And that's what I was going for. So therefore, words which have meaning become sound where the meaning is more amorphous. And I think I ultimately hooked into both the ritualistic repetition and the sonic aspect of it.